Hello, this is Nathalie from LineDotArrow, and today I want to, show you these faux coin protectors that I made. And I thought, well, maybe it's nice to do them on camera, so you can make them yourself. It's not my idea to use I'm sorry for the noise. It's not my idea to use the coin protectors in scrapbooking or junk journaling, sorry. I saw it on Wendy's channel, and I saw Tracy Fox doing it too. Of course, I ordered also the coin protectors on AliExpress, but it's taking, well, I think it's already 2 months now that I ordered them, so I can't wait anymore. So I thought, well, I can make them myself. I made a bunch of these already, and these are empty. They have to be filled with dried flowers or other fuzzy cut, dry cuts. Oh, this one is finished. And I also, okay, I'm starting at the front. Oh, the glue is getting off. I have to repair it. This is made out of coffee dyed some cardstock. It's a little bit thicker than paper, and I stamped around it, so then you get this effect. It's like this one. I also made a few out of plain black paper. It's a little bit heavier paper, some sort of cardstock, but not too thick, otherwise it will bulk up your journal. And then I thought I make some of the Tim Holtz wallflower pad too. The only thing is, like, this is not going the right way, but for me the wrong way. But it doesn't matter, because when you glue them, there is no opening wrong or right. So, and well, you can embellish them by putting on a tab. This is not the right color, but you get the idea. Or you making the tab like this. I also been sewing around a few. Here I have been sewing around. It's also possible some washi tape. So you can use whatever you have, and you don't need all fancy materials to make it. If you have paper punch, a circle punch, I think this one is, I have to measure it. I think it's 1.5 inch. Yes, 1.5 inch. So in centimeters, it's three and a half. But this is the punch. I also used kept the circles, especially those from the Tim Holtz paper, and I stack them and I glue them together, so they're more sturdy right now. I thought, well, maybe I can make some embellishments of these too. I already inked them up, but I didn't do anything to it, but I will do that in another video maybe, or I'm not sure yet. But you can make it from scraps, and then you can use the scraps again to make something else, so that's always a good thing. What I use, I have a scoring board. Sorry, oh, it fell out. And if you have some piece of cardstock, this is in centimeters 17.5 by 7.5, but I don't want it to be that size. I want it a little bit smaller, so sorry, I'm out of frame. So I'm cutting it down. The square ones I made 10" by 5, and when you score or fold them exactly in half, you have a nice, oh, it's not precisely half, I see. Always when I'm filming, things are going wrong. So, and then you take your punch and then you make sure it's sticking out as much, well, it's sticking out exactly the same amount on both sides. Then you punch. I keep the circles, and there you have the base. So if you want, you can stamp them. I have a stamp right here. I'm going to use this small one, and I'm using black ink, archival ink, waterproof. You should do the stamping before you glue anything together. It can be done afterwards, but it's not so easy. You see, I'm just stamping around, not really doing it right or wrong. Okay. And then I'm also inking up the edges. I have a new Distress Oxide, it's the Wild Honey one. I'm going to try it. And I'm also inking the circle part, because when I glue in the window I can't ink it anymore, so I have to do it now. I'm inking my finger. Okay. And when you did inking, I'm taking, this is a piece of the, I don't know how you call it, the sheet where you put through the laminator. If you have the both sides and you put it through the laminator, it's well, it's sticky and it stays. Looking for my scissors. Just measure 2 squares. Okay, I'm noticing I do have to clean my fingers because I'm messing up the screens, the window, with the ink. Okay, you can glue it. I'm trying to glue this with my art glitter glue. I put on a little top tip to, oh, this is working well. Every time it's pouring out of the original tip. Was too much, and I felt really stupid, like I couldn't glue. I put the matte side on the outside. But if you like the glowing, no, not the glowing, the shiny side on the outside, it's up to you. I do have to clean it a little bit because I did mess it up. Okay. Okay, when it's popping out like it does now, you can remove it. That's no biggie. Okay. You can also, if you don't have dried flowers, you can put in something like this. You can make it nice too, I think. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to put in dried flowers. I have a few dried flowers that I picked myself when I walked around in my neighborhood. Where are you? Over here. Okay. For gluing, you can use for gluing you can use this. It dries clear, but I'm going to try some glossy accents from Ranger, the regular one, not the crackly one. And I'm going to put a few, well, not a few, actually one dot, and smear it around a little bit. And then I glue it in the window. Okay. And then you can press it. And now there's some glue on the side of the window, but you can remove it or you can keep it. It dries clear, and then you can close the protector, the faux protector. I have a tiny bit sticking out. So this is a more yellow one, and you can embellish it. I have a box with a lot of pieces of lace. There's a lot. Taking this yellow and some of this, sorry, okay, I have a little bit where I can choose from. going to use this. I'm going to use this. This is some lace with sticky tape on it. I bought this at the Action. It's chain in the Netherlands. No, it's not a chain in the Netherlands, in Europe, but it's from the Netherlands, I think. I'm not sure. But you can buy it on AliExpress too, or just glue lace you do have. I do it on both sides. Okay. And then I'm going to take my hole punch. I have to get it out of the drawer. I'm sorry, I did prepare all the items I needed, but my space is so limited, so I do have to do it like this. And then you can choose to do it like this. I think I'm going to do it like this, because it's too small to punch a hole over here, so I'm going to do it at the top. I have this piece of ribbon. I put it through to embellish it a little bit more. I'm not going to make a bow because it's very tiny. So, and you can also add a little embellishment with a pin, safety pin. It's not going like this. Okay, so I have to do it like this. So you can put it in your journal. This is the back, and as you see, the glue or the glossy accent is completely clear. So the only thing is I see a little bit of glue here, but it will dry up clear, I'm sure, because the other ones I made also had sometimes a dot of glue on the outside. Okay, so another thing you can use to make the circles, if you don't have a hole punch, you can do it with the die cut circles. Usually they are stacked. This is from Craft Emotions, and you can use, well, whatever size you prefer. So that's a possibility too. Of course, it's a little bit more work, because you have to put the plates and then the machine out, but it can be done. Another thing, if you don't have the laminating sheets like this, you can use tracing paper, but it's not very transparent, if you see, because it's not shining through. You see the difference? This is a little bit more matte. This is much better to see, but it's an option. Another option is, well, it's also very it's more work, is this is also tracing paper, but it's sprayed with acrylic paint, transparent paint in a spray bottle, and it looks like the glassine. It's not exactly like glassine, but it looks like glassine, like the old days. You can use it too. You see, this is more showing through. And if you don't have tracing paper, or you can't make the glassine, and you don't have the laminator paper, you can use something like this. That's on your stamps or from food packaging. You can make windows out of this too. I have a few. Where do I have them? I had a few windows already made. Oh, here. Because I'm trying something out, but I'm not sure how it's going to be. But this can be done too. Another thing you can do is, if you have a nice paper you really like and you don't have the plastic, you can put a paper in with a design you like. I'm going to take a paper. This is from my steampunk kit. It's in my Etsy. But if you like this piece, you can glue that in and do another page on the other side, or do cogwheels or some flowers. You can do whatever you want. I don't have flowers in this kit, but you get the idea. If you do search your stash with papers, I'm sure you find something to put in, and it makes it a little bit more interesting than well, just having a window with nothing in it, or just having a plain tag. It's another fun thing to put in your junk journal. Okay, I'm starting to ramble now. So I think it's time to quit. I hope you like this tutorial. No, it's not a tutorial. A little show and tell how I made these faux coin protectors. And I hope you give it a try. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe and hit this, the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. You can also find me on Etsy, LineDotArrow. I sell multiple junk journal kits, digital downloads, also single pages. At this moment there are 2 handmade junk journals in my store, so you can check them out, or you can watch some other uploads on my channel about a show and tell of all the pages, or I also have an unboxing of a traveler's notebook. So you can search my channel and maybe you find something interesting for you to watch. Okay, this was it for today. Have a nice day. Greetings from the Netherlands. Greetings from Nathalie, LineDotArrow. Bye bye.